Testing. Let me know if the volume is too loud, guys. And thank you, everyone who's watching. Hey, Frosty. Hey, Dupes. And hi, Ryan. Okay, so my original plan for this video was to just run the first 2 levels exploration with the 550 units we just got. Oh, wow. Awesome. What's up, Grady? I didn't know it was you. But yeah, with that second compensation we got, it put me at 12,000 units, which is enough for the rank up gem that comes with completing Act 6. So I'm going to do a full run of all of Act 6, and then I'm going to explore the first 2 levels. Hey Daniel, thanks for tuning in. So I had been planning to do a Legends run that kind of got messed up during the last completion event. I accidentally entered 611 instead of 511, trying to score points for completion. And Kabam wasn't able to reset the timer, so no more Legends run. Okay, so I'm going to put Hulk Ragnarok in for Voodoo, and I think that's that. I'm going to show you guys the mastery setup I've got real fast, because that might make a difference if anyone watching hasn't finished Act 6 or Act 6 yet. So I'm running half suicides, just the bleed suicides. I've got Despair maxed for Sentinel and Voodoo. I've got Max Coagulate to reduce the bleed damage, and then I've still got 4 in Mystic Dispersion for when I use Voodoo. Thanks, Ryan. Been talking to both of our ex-teammates, Shao, today. He finished at Master with Super Andromeda Scrolls this season. It's really good. And here we go. And I actually really enjoyed the story that Kabam puts on, so I'm going to be reading this the first time. So I'm going to take a look at the nodes. So that's looks like the evade path. Oh no, that's right. For the X61 beta, a lot of the paths, each individual node had its own unique nodes. So it wasn't like, you could pick a path and like, okay, it's gonna have these nodes on each for each opponent. A lot of them, each one was different. Like this one, real pain in the ass in the beta. Electros Guru, who was that? Excuse me. So Moon Knight is going to evade. There's the no retreat. Yeah, Grey Warden's been with the Super Andromeda Scrolls for a few seasons now. We've stayed in touch. Not. Didn't bring Void. What's this path? Yeah, I remember people saying that fight sucks. So far this path looks the... Nope, no bleed champs, can't go that way. Let's see. Don't have power control, so not going that way. Jeez, I might end up taking the Iron Man Infinity War path. Nothing, straight to the boss. Pretty much, unless you get a hit node. So I think I'm going to take this path. Bane, not so bad. What does Agent Venom have? Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, so we're going this way. Yep, Dreaming's here, everyone. Time to start. Since Omega's gonna have the bleed suicide, it's probably gonna be using him for most of the fights here. Except for Corvus can get a mission. So for this one, he's gonna have increased ability accuracy and lifesteal under debuffs. Not a big deal since Agent Venom shrugs everything off. Iron Man Infinity War, Oscillate, and the redoubled determination isn't that big of a deal. I need to remember not to dash back twice in, I think, what is it, 1.2 seconds. That no retreat in the beta was... I was very vocal in my feedback about designing mounts specifically to counter Ghost and Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. Because there was Gladiator Hulk and maybe Rank 5 Quake that could maybe handle entire paths of that in this level in the beta. Pete could probably handle it playing Ghost, but I don't have a 5-star Ghost and nowhere near as good as Pete is with using her. So that double parry right there against Iron Man Infinity War is very useful. You parry his dash attack and then you parry the second one as the follow-up attack as well. Whoops. And here comes all that degen. I think Corvus is immune. He doesn't die, I mean. Gotcha. No, it's not a Legends run out of the Prince. I entered too early. I entered X6 by mistake, and Kabam wasn't able to reset the timer. So Corvus got 2 missions, but he might be out of commission. Biohazard and Safeguard. Let's see if I can heal a little bit with Omega. There we go. It does get a little bit tricky to manage those dashbacks. Yeah, it's a lot harder to play and not get sloppy when you're streaming, Nicholas. At least I think it is. I'm gonna go with Gladiator Hulk on this since he's got that heal block, and Goblin has cornered. There. This time to parry. And the Unstoppable saved him. Trying to use Gladiator Hulk's SP2 when he got max crowd charges or excitement, whatever it's called, because then he gets innervate, but he also stuns. It's a decent stun time. Finally got the stun on the SP1. And of course he's not getting the regen on his signature ability. Yeah, that is really useful with Gladiator Hulk. Pretty much the only chap in the game that counters no retreat. So who's left on this path? It's just him, Hood, and the Sabretooth boss. That's not so bad. So I'm going to use Omega here because there's protection shielding. So I'm trying to extend combos for as long as possible with Omega to maintain as much distance as possible to keep those spores on him. Crap, 2 dashbacks. I need to heal a little bit at least. Man, that unblockable tentacle attack with at least 10 spores can be so useful. Yeah, great advice, Nicholas. I'll try to keep that in mind. Okay, so don't lose a combo and time the hits. Sabretooth is kind of extra, so I'm going to use him to try to save Proxima for the boss. Time the dash back, Bane, and the Fury. Well, there. Not bad. No hidden fights, thank you. One of the differences in the beta was this note at the bottom, Indomitable. It says, whenever the defender's healing abilities would be reversed, they are instead only heal blocked. In the beta, that node was Lionheart. It was the same for the Map 7 beta, where Omega Red had Lionheart instead of Indomitable. So both betas where Kabam has introduced Lionheart. Its difference compared to Indomitable is, like if you're using Void or Guillotine's SP2, whenever you reverse healing, I think it's their ability accuracy skyrockets, and instead of their healing being reversed or being heal blocked, they instead regenerate all health. So I'm wondering if the next back issues is going to have the Lionheart node. So he's got Oscillate. No, Decimation's not that bad. Okay, so Oscillate's the one to pay attention to. this is where he turtles. There's the kitchen. Use this because this fight's pretty much over. Can't get him to use a special attack. Hey Heisenberg, thanks for watching. Quit. I'm gonna wear him down a little more with Hulk and then finish him off with Omega. Oh, hey B-Manny. Just saw your message. Yeah, Proxima really put him right there. And there goes Gladiator Hulk. Of course. Hate that crap. As soon as I try to use a heavy attack, you think Oscillate's gonna keep him passing, but he throws the SP1. Yeah, that didn't go that well. I'm gonna save Corvus for last. Use a light attack there, but it didn't work. Nice one. Kind of. Think I'm warming up? Alright, no items. It's all good, dupes. Sarcasm is great fuel. At least for me. Okay, so we're going next. So I'm going to try to save Gladiator Hulk for the Ultron boss. So time to scope out the pass. Okay, special delivery. Okay, so you have to use a special attack before you use the 15 charges. And don't get hit. It's pretty much combo party, no problem. Sadist. Take bleed damage. Ant-Man wannabe. Bleed damage on block. Blockable special attacks or something. Mighty charge, no thanks. Protection shielding, strike back. Okay, unblockable, stay away. Art converter, oscillate. Yeah, really got to do your homework on these nodes. Kind of glad I'm not doing the Legends run with a handful of the levels having individual nodes or individual unique nodes on each path. Thanks for stopping by, Ryan. Might choose that path because I've got Corvus and Proxima. Let's see what it is. Okay, not a big deal. No, yeah, I think we're going with this one. Yeah, okay. So we're taking the evade path. If I can take the right portal. Okay, so you take that and then you go up. Yes. Only 40,000 health? I could see that as being kind of Kabam's way to give us a warm-up for the nodes in this one, maybe. See if I can get her to evade. Oh, that's all 15 loops. Not much damage, gotta pay attention to the counter. Going this way. Hey, Renato. Thanks for stopping by. Taking this way. Okay, so bubble shield and enhanced special one. Yeah, now they're back up to a lot of health. I'm gonna go with Omega since Corvus isn't gonna get a charge here. Resets the counter. Still gets him to his SP2, so that's good. Hey, Sam. I talked to a soldier within the past week or two about how you were doing. Hopefully he ends up getting an open spot for you. Thanks for stopping by, Sam. Always good to Always good to chat with you. Okay, Bubble Shield and Optimus, not a big deal. I had to go with Corvus here because he's going to have the 30 charges against Avengers. So I'm about to change my strategy because of the Bubble Shield, so I only have a limited amount of blocks, so instead we're going to do this, which was very useful for the Hulk mini-boss variant. Except I forgot to use special attack, so whoops. Good thing Corvus regens with willpower and bleed at the start of every fight. And not too bad. Yeah, I bet, man. Taking a break can really be, what I want to say, can really be great. Burnout, it's better to take a break, in my opinion, if you feel like you're going to get burned out, because if you don't, that can lead to quitting the game. I've known some people in past alliances that have stopped playing entirely because they kept trying to play through Burnout, and it never ended well. Okay, so Bubble Shield here and unblockable specials, and the evade will give Corvus another mission. There we go. Get the knockdown. True strike. Something, Bubble Shield and stuff. What do I want to do? Hold on, I'm going to take a look at the Ultron boss just in case. I want to have some kind of backup for Hulk. Tier 2 AC shards. Yeah, that EMP modification and Spike too. So Spike's gonna give Corvus will give him constant energy or constant power gain. Omega's not gonna gain as many spores. Alright, yeah, try to save Corvus. So where does this go? And then get that Sentinel mini boss with Arc Overload and Biohazard. Should have brought Sentinel, guys. Whoops. Okay, so time to put Omega in. That's going to use up most of the Bubble Shield. Okay, so I want to save Corvus. Cybertooth. See if he can get lucky, build some fury, and maybe not die. He's got a... Yeah, that one, fuck. Gotta use heavy attacks on that. And just each other. Check the explosive personality. Ruh-roh. That's great. Working out really well. Jeez. No wonder everyone's saying Corvus is one of the X6 MVPs. Sorry, Nicholas. Trying to cut back on the talking just a little bit. I think you're good. So this is crap. Arc overload. Heal block only on specials. How much health? He's not stun immune or anything. No, but he's got bubble shield. Excuse me. Omega's not going to be much good for the next fight, so let's try to use him here. Yeah, your 6-star Gladiator Hulksam's is going to be real useful. Crap, I forgot about the charges. And that was a little trick to try to get Sentinel to not being analysis charges. still going. Somehow. No clue how. There we go. So if any of the 4 Lucky guys are watching, that's what I meant in the chat about trying to avoid Sentinel getting charges on his SP2. Kind of got to be at full screen, though, for that to have a chance. Okay, Corvus. Yeah, Corvus will finish him off now. What the? I don't know how that combo missed there. That was kind of weird, but oh well. Okay. Time to throw what's left at him before going to Gladiator Hulk. Not when you're using Corvus, pretty much, Nicholas, but other champs, it can make a difference how much damage they're doing against Sentinel. Omega would not have lasted long at all against for this fight, so I wanted to see how much damage he could do. Okay, so when you gain buffs, okay, take a lot of shock damage and their spite. See if we can get lucky and get some easy missions. The spite of the shock damage. And he evades when I have True Strike. That makes sense. Another evade with True Strike. Working as intended, everyone. And I wasn't aware she already had her mission. Goddamn. Fun to try to keep track of everything when the champ evades when you have true accuracy or True Strike. It makes it easier. With Corvus, Sam, that's the first time I've heard that, but you may be right. I mean, most people are on autopilot when they use Corvus. So that's probably why I haven't, noticed that. Yeah, let me check, Dupes. That's a good question. And Nicholas, Sentinel's analysis charges, they boost his stats in a lot of ways. Armor, attack, critical resistance, I forget them all. Yeah, actually, Dubes, that's a good point. I think his signature ability, here we go. But I don't remember, I can't think of another example where offensive ability accuracy reduction affects True Strike. If that's true, I would think we'd be seeing more videos of like Corvus, Corvus War videos with True Strike, his attacks being evaded but I'm not sure. Yeah, Proxima not doing much except giving Corvus synergy right now, dreaming. Okay, so more wearing down and then sent in Gulk. See, look, Evade failed and he has an armor buff active, so 2 armor buff active and Evade failed, but not the case with Proxima. Crap, I forgot about that. Might be worth it to get Corvus's XP too. 3 armor ups and Evade failed. Get out of there! I guess the energy blast had decent range that close. I thought I evaded, but yet clearly not. Well, at least he doesn't have much left. Yeah, that bug was also present in Variant Tube, and I've also come across it fighting Ultron Classic in War using Proxima. Saved by Smash there, and first 2 levels no items, so doing pretty good so far. Yeah, you got me there, dude. Thanks for tuning in, Jesus. Okay, so I think this is the level where you can do it in 3 runs. So I might be changing my team on this one. What's the global note on this one? Long distance relationship. So you get permanent willpower at close range, not bad. Was this the one? Oh yeah, this was, okay, so up the middle, that's, I remember this one in the beta. Only the middle fights look difficult. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so all the way around. Okay, there's magic. What does she have? Okay, nothing really. And then you can go that way, so this is going to be a long one. How many evades? Got Miles. Okay, I'm taking a Sabretooth out. Wrong mutant. Let's put Sentinel into one. Unless I see a Mephisto or something. Check one more time. There's a Mephisto in 615 that was annoying in the beta. Really want Void for that one. No Mephisto, we're good to go. Yeah, this level's only 3 pass, so this will be a long level. Excuse me. Trying to get Ultron to evade. There we go. Ha! Of course! There we go. And here comes the permanent willpower. And the tree sharp's got it. Hey, Team Katie. Thanks for stopping by. And yes, Sam, Nightcrawler does that all the time. Spider-Man champs as well. You land one or two of the first heavy attack hits, and then they evade the third one. Okay, let's use Voodoo for this one. Remember, over a year ago, the Alliance I was in, someone posted a video of Magic slowing a Dormammu war boss. And I was just absolutely mesmerized by it. And since I saw that, I've tried to use Dr. Voodoo the exact same way, which is get him in the corner, get Power Burn active, and intercept in corner like crazy. No, I'm not a legend. Nicholas thinks, though. So Corvus with True Strike should steamroll through this and the other evade fights. Except the weakness actually affects, man, it affects him a lot there. Jeez, he's so OP. Corvus with Suicide is just so ridiculously good. Yeah, that's not creepy. Just gotta go load up on some of the energies I've got in here. Got a handful of revives and potions too for when I'm gonna need them. Still just long distance, yeah. Keep going with Corvus. Still long distance relationship. Wow, you really do not want to get hit when Black Panther Civil War has that many reflective charges. A little bit late there. Time to get saved by unlimited willpower. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot that Corvus counters this reflect stun because he armor breaks. Yeah, I did that fight wrong. This is definitely one for Voodoo. Yeah, Team Katie, the Grandmaster crystals, even the features, their odds, they're not great. The Cavalier crystals, they do look pretty solid, or they at least look like they have potential. Congrats on the 4-star void, Team Katie. Void's an excellent champ. And Nicholas, I was planning on doing completion for 6-1 much later. But the refill Kabam sent for the tier 5 class catalysts deal. That sped things up a lot. Okay, so back to Corvus. Weakness is starting to have an effect. Time that wrong. Thank you, Punisher. That's huge, Sam. I didn't know you got 6-star Corvus. That guy's a beast. At the 6-star, I mean, it's one of the most wanted champs in the game. Start using Omega. I'm curious if Omega's spores damage is influenced by the weakness debuffs, because if he uses heavy attack to stack them, let's see, okay, there's 3 right there and it's doing 975. Now it looks like Omega Spores damage, it's not affected by the weakness debuffs. So anyone using Omega in this level, don't worry about the long distance relationship node, I guess. How does this... Okay, I'm gonna go... Let's see. Okay, so... If I go outside there, then you come up on that edge. Then you have to go there, and that takes you down. Jeez, man, this is confusing. It's gonna stay on the outside. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Mark. I'll try to... I put the volume low. Someone had said that last time. So that's not making a thing. Going up lower, probably. Bring this up. Okay. Let me know if that makes a difference, Marco. Oops. Interesting. Let me see if there's an option in the Streamlabs program on PC. I'm not sure how to adjust that. If any of the four Loki guys are still watching, anyone have advice on how to turn down the finger tapping volume? Not the first time I've heard that with my streams and haven't figured it out yet. Maybe if I do, let me see. That'll do it, but maybe now we'll see. Still going with Omega. No, I'm using a headset dreaming. Whoops. I've got some kind of Sound Blaster headset that's plugged into my computer and streaming through my iPhone with the iPhone microphone. I don't know if any of that helps. That's why, okay. Yeah, thanks, dudes. Yeah, I'm using the microphone on the iPhone because when I did the stream without it, the volume wasn't coming through the headset. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hold on a second, guys. I need to turn the stream off. Or exit and go back in. 1 sec. Okay, I think that the mic should be working again. It's an interesting choice of YouTube name, Haircut. Yeah, I tried to configure the headset options in Streamlabs, but I wasn't able to make it work without using the iPhone mic. I'll be asking a lot of questions in for Loki chat to figure it out next time. Cool. Thanks, Tubes. Okay, so special 2 luck with magic. I'm gonna go with this is why I brought Voodoo for this one for his ability accuracy. She's gonna do a ton of limbo damage. At least she didn't get it there. We're starting with 1 bar of power. Got lucky again. That reduces the limbo accuracy. I'm glad you brought that up, Marco, because now you and the other people in the chat finally got to figure out why that's happening with the finger tapping, because I've heard that before. There we go. And now I can keep magic below a bar of power, so no limbo, and her ability accuracy is reduced. Yeah, this fight's over. That's awesome. No, I don't get butthurt about much, Haircut. And Nicholas, I've got 5-star Blade at rank 3 and he's not duped. So trying to save my Blade for when I can awaken him and take him to rank 5. Then I can time out to 3-star Iron Man Infinity War on node 38. Since that actually happened. Okay, going with Corvus because he's going to get the extra charges against the Avenger Hulk. Keep this low so that weakness doesn't take too much damage off him. That SP2 hits harder than losing the gifting badge. The champ I want the most right now? Man, that's hard. It's really hard to name one. I can name 3. Aegon, Ghost, and the new Captain Marvel are at the top of my list. Limber enhanced. Okay, so Limber he's gonna evade. Big deal. Burn Omega. I don't have to worry about long distance relationship, at least with his spores damage. I'm also hoping for a science gem from the Intel tomorrow so I can awaken Captain America Infinity War and not be tempted to go for him in Arena. Because I have Cap Infinity War at rank 4, unduped. Okay, so power drain, huh? Okay, I'm going with Sentinel for this fight in case he lands his SP3, won't do anything. So what I've done twice with Sentinel there, 4 hits, back up, and then intercept. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but the AI has been a lot more passive in the past few months. And there have been times where I've tried this and I back up too fast and then I get caught. So I've been trying to alter that strategy that I use a little bit by kind of delaying when I back up, kind of standing there for a split second after I stop attacking and then backing up. I'm saving Sentinel's FE2 for the very end. It's one of the power gains. Now I gotta evade quickly. And love this green lag there, didn't work though. Let's try. Take that, unstoppable. Thanks, Dr. Strange. Does it help you intercept better? No. I don't think that helps. Nicholas, but thanks. This is a fight where those weakness debuffs are really going to be helpful. If you don't use a champ who can evade Punisher's special attacks, or if you're not good at evading his SP1 like I can't. But the endless willpower is definitely a plus here. Parry there on the second combo hit. That let me use the heavy attack to keep the spores on him. Right there I used, Dave's talked about the block break in his videos. That's what I did right there. avoid him getting endured. It looks like he's gonna get it. Or not. That works. Yeah, that's a good point, Dubes. Someone posted a video in Chunky's shield chat within the past week of this guy fully evading a lot of special attacks I didn't know were able to be evaded. King Groot's SP2 was one of them. It surprised me. Punisher's SP1 I knew could be evaded, but not his SP2 fully. I didn't know that. Time to kill my block. There you go. So if I go right, then I have to go down. If I go left, go up there, you also go down. Are these unique or are they all the same? Oh, not much difference. I'm gonna go left so I can deal with some of these fights with the champs I've got. Jeez. 21 hits. Man. And he doesn't even have full suicides. I went left, Nicholas. I wanted to take out Vision and Mordo. Corvus has his tech charge, so that's going to reduce ability accuracy for tech champs. And then I've got Voodoo for Mordo. I also wanted to take out Ant-Man while I had Corvus with 4 charges, since he'll get 30 charges against Ant-Man with his Avenger tag. Since he has so many charges left. Yeah, so far this is the easiest level by a mile. The first one looks the hardest out of the first 3. But I know the last two are also very difficult. Use Omega. Get the double parry there. Thank you. Go. Corvus and Omega Red, clearly MVP so far. I've heard similar comments about Ghost and Aegon. Aegon a little more than Ghost. Let's use Voodoo so I can make use of his power burn. And there we go. Perfect. Drain, so that'll help. And no problem. Dr. Voodoo isn't as useful as he once was for me. Both because of other champs I've gotten and some of the newer nodes, but he can still be very useful. Yeah, he was Nicholas. Voodoo used to be my ghost if I had a ghost. with getting the lifesteal and the KO at the same time, not quite. Alright, fuck. I hate fighting this guy. Damn. Who's left after thing? Thing, we go right. And then I can go up the middle. Okay, so I'm still gonna want most of my champs. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with Corvus. Omega's SP2 has too many hits. And I might have made the wrong decision. Nope, I just don't know how to fight him, but this shouldn't be too bad. Except I'll probably get protection on his special attack. Crap. Actually, that might not be so bad. There we go. Okay, could have been worse. Use your special attack. Damn it, he got protection right when I used it. He's so much harder to fight in war. Quest's not so bad, at least here. Corvus is gonna finish at full health. Jeez, that's awesome. Yeah, not bad at all here. Okay, coward, not that big of a deal. We'll go with Proxima just because she's most expendable. This is where you just tap block a lot. Missed time that light attack. Magneto deserves a medal for using a 5-hit combo there. Proxima's intercepting skills coming in handy with everything unblockable. That's okay. Proxima again. This time I'm trying to stay at a close range so I can keep that willpower coming. back to full health. That's awesome. Yeah, Coward's not that bad once you get used to the everything unblockable and just spamming tapping block, although I apologize if I made anyone go deaf from that, since you can hear me tap the screen. anyone still watching is like, why the fuck did he pick this path? Still Proxima. Right there, I delayed dashing back a bit. I could have dashed back much earlier. Delayed it again, right there, and he took the bait. Like I mentioned before, it seems like the AI is a lot more passive. So that means if I try to dash back too early, they a lot of times they'll pause their counterattack and wait for you to attack first, and then they wait for you to attack first, and then they counter. And when you're at point blank range, you don't have enough time to react to try to get a block or a parry or an evade in there. Yeah, intercepting can definitely make things easier. I don't recommend it all the time, but there are times where it does make the game much easier. Okay. Nothing, so we're going Omega. So right there, I blocked Falcon's dash attack, and then I parried his follow-up combo hit. It's easier to do that when the AI leads with their dash attack, because there's a delay, or when the AI uses a dash attack and then follows up with a light attack, there's a longer delay of time between the animations. When they use consecutive light attacks, there's less time to respond to try to get that, to try to follow up a block with a parry. It is definitely easiest to do when the AI follows up a dash attack with a light attack. Yeah, not many coward fights there, Nicholas. So if I go left, I think I want to go left. Go that way. Am I able to, if I go... Actually, it doesn't matter, it looks like. Because I'm going to have to go straight up. Hold on. I go left at the beginning. And then I can go right to Morningstar. And then I can go right there. How do you... Yeah, I think I want to go left. Crap. If anyone's already done this, anyone know if I go up right now, can I still beat this in three runs? Left there. Right there. Yeah, screw it. We'll do the harder fights on the stream. I hate that gassed shit. Yeah, so you don't want to attack when they're gassed. But no, they came out with a variant. Back up, bro, come on. Not so bad. Joe, fix it, Link? Retro. Yeah, oh well. When I did the beta, this was the only path I did on this level. I just went straight up the middle. Sweet, Caltrops for Omega against Cord. This will be fun. Excuse me. "37 hits. Oh, Jane Foster. Cool. I didn't know that. I just wanted to go up to the middle to get the shards and to do the harder fights on stream. Yeah, this is where Voodoo comes in with that extra power gain. Gotcha. Should prevent him from getting his SP3 now. And do one more SP2 on an odd combo to get power, unless I do something stupid like that. Now we got Drain with Burn, and forget sometimes when Voodoo uses a special attack on his odd combo, he gets increased stun duration. Uh-oh. And the power burn and the ground off. Oh well. Sweet. How lucky is that? Oh man. I'll take it. Okay, this fight sucked. I remember that. I think this was the hardest one I did. Why was it? Maybe I slipped up using Sentinel against Omega. He's got aggressive and there's Caltrops. We'll see. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Let's see if all the Map 7 practice pays off. He seems to have that freaking ridiculous regeneration. 7 is definitely paying off with fighting Omega using Sentinel. Thanks, Abdu. Yeah, learned a lot from watching Max and who else? I think we have other. I know there's at least one more using Darkhawk. And then forget who's got the 6-star rank 2 Sentinel, but that video helped a lot when they posted that in main chat. Limber, and that's about it. Big whoop. All right, let's go Corvus. Enzo had a great comment during his stream earlier today. He was talking about, I think he was saying like the rules of 4 Loki. Rule 1 was always listen to Cam. There were a few others, but yeah, I really, that one hit home. Because a lot of guys in 4 Loki, but Cam especially, they know so much about the game. Limber. Where's that special? Okay, halfway down and no items. Looking good. I wouldn't be surprised if you say me. I talk way too much online. I never shut up. Oh, this one. He does it well. He does it so well, though, Dubes. Like you can, like his flow. It's solid. Yeah, like it's impressive. Cause like, I mean, from someone who's had, like I've had friends in college that were top national team debaters. They went to law school. They've done really well. Like, there are similarities with some of the traits I've noticed with those kinds of friends and the way Enzo does his streams. Okay, this Rhino fight fucking sucked. I hate it. Yeah, the aspect of war, Rhino. I remember I did that path. Let's see if it goes to shards. Or all the way down here. Yep, okay. Sentinel was good for the Rhino fight too, I remember that. Voodoo was good for... Was it this one? What does Void have? Stun immunity and debilitate. Can't use Omega. Okay. And then here, where's the 2? MODOK and then Loki. So I'm taking the hard path. I might be taking out Omega for this. I think I am. Yeah. Okay, Omega's coming out. Wow, noobs. Yes, I'm pretty confident. I understand the reference you were trying to make, Dubes, and no, yeah, that's not meant to be offensive, but I think I know the joke you're making. Okay, so I want to, excuse me, I want a bleed immune guy who can do good damage against Void. So he's coming in. Okay, this might be good, but I might take... Oh, yes. No, this is... I wanted Void into, though. Crap. Alright, yeah, Sentinel's coming out. Or Voodoo, I mean. Okay, here we go. So it kind of looks like Kabama's alluding to a villain that hasn't been released yet. Please be Doctor Doom. I really want Doom to be added. Okay, this is the one you want to stay at close range, which can be very difficult with Aspect of War. Excuse me. Do you remember, I wish I had Void for this in the beta. You know, kidding, Dubes, jeez. Crap, I forgot about that DJ. Let me play Keep Away. Oh. He's got to go unblockable soon. Actually, this might be a good one to use Proxima for. I think I am going to do that. Yeah, okay. So Proxima is able to block unblockable attacks for Aspect of War. I forgot about that. And Void didn't do nearly as well as I was hoping for. Remember, I almost soloed this with Sentinel. I thought I almost did. Cool. Thanks for sticking around, dude, if you don't come back. Intercept Rhino, that's gonna be fun. No thanks. I think I got him. Yeah, not bad, Proxima. So Void's a no-go for this fight. And I also remember that the rest of the path was much easier after getting past Rhino. Bowser, thanks for stopping by, man. Same to you, Pete. I think I remember you saying something about that in chat, Pete, about using Ghost for either Aspect of War or Rhino. One of the two, not the two together. How's the new alliance working out, Bowser? Okay, this was the one I'm bringing Cage. Aggressive. If he stacks any of his Void debuffs, it's gonna suck. That's a good one. Treatment. done a light attack there. Like that. There we go. I hate that timing there because I messed up baiting Void's heavy and then trying to attack like mid-heavy in war. So I'm kind of paranoid about doing it the right way now. One of the benefits right there of aggressive, it can make it easier to time intercepts. Not always though. Stupid special attack. So Bowser and I were both officers in the same alliance for a long time. For like, I want to say at least a year. And Bowser's got a 5-star rank 4 hood that he uses in an alliance war attack. He's been wanting to get Ghost for a long time, or 5 or 6-star. I mean. Okay. Okay, no big deal. Just get the evade with Corvus for the true strike, and that should be it. Is that because she needs her dupe dreaming? This is where Corvus shines. Region at close range. No problem. Yeah, the trolling never ends in 4 low-key. Excuse me. Yeah, Dreamin', how much does Rogue's signature ability help with the level? I've been wanting to take mine to rank 4 for a long time. He's only Sig 20 though. Power gain. Let's Corvus. I didn't. I think Bowser did. Bowser had a what it called? A 5-star rank 4 hood for a while. That was one of his, I want to say one of his earliest rank 4s, but I could be wrong. And that's how you counterattack Blade's SP1. Gotcha, Dreamin', thanks. And yeah, I agree that the synergy between Ghost and Hood is mostly pretty much all for Ghost's benefit. Okay, so limber and stay close. Forgot a tree strike. Not bad. I don't know how you function on how much sleep you got today, Pete. I can't do that. When I was finishing up the full-time job I had when I was finishing my master's, I had to do that a bunch of times. But I was barely playing this. I was barely playing MCOC at the time. It would usually a lot of times take like a whole day of sleep nearly to catch up. It's a funny reference right there. Okay, so Force of Will and Dole. And so Limber, pay attention to that and not much else for this fight. Corvus is not going to, unless that knows that full health, Corvus won't solo that. Not without boost, so. Oops. Good thing there's reach in this fight. So I'm trying to extend the length of combos as well as the length of hitting into Loki's block like I do with Omega for this fight. Because that's going to keep the regen coming. Oh, shit. Still in decent shape. Ha! Caught me, but not good enough. He's going to be able to take 5% damage on this. Maybe not. Oh, got him down a lot. Yeah, Omega is going to shine for this fight. lucky he has 2 hits on his heavy attack. What I did right there, evade the first hit, and then get a counter attack in before he completes the second hit. If there are other champs that have multi-hit heavy attacks on this level, it can make a difference with keeping that regen on instead of the degeneration. Oh, go away. Yeah. Kind of hard to miss Ghost when everyone's posting war videos of her soloing tier 1 mini bosses in 20 or 30 seconds. There's the one with Mephisto. Yep. Oh, the Crossbones fight. Okay. Nope, wrong team. Okay, no more foreplay. Bring out all the big guns. Let's see. Yep. Need blade immunes that hit hard. I'm going to want Sabretooth then so we can let Omega stack more spores. Check out that Mephisto path. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, Sam. Take care, man. That Mephisto fight here. That takes away the force of will. I want to get that Mephisto fight out of the way. I think I'm going to go that way. Yeah, okay, all the way to the right. Thanks, Eddie. Not actually doing a Legends run. It was kind of I explained what happened at early on in the stream, but that was my way of kind of my sarcastic punch at Kabam not being able to reset the timer when I entered X6 by accident. Okay, so Sabretooth is just expendable here, so we're going to go with him. And Fist is stun immune. Debuff immune, I guess, but that includes stun. Yes, get to do with SP2. Oh, it's too fast. Really, dude? That sucks. Pete, I give you mad props for streaming your Legends run. That does not sound easy. Among other things, that's going to be very draining. Okay, so no stun immunity, big deal. Yeah. Huge respect for doing that, Pete. At least he's got indestructible now to keep it alive longer. Power flood at that time? Really, dude? Yeah, it's not gonna take him down too much health. That sucks. His attack's only 4k. Maybe he'll survive, but I doubt it. Especially with the lead damage Venom Pool has. Ah. Not quite. Wasn't gonna have. Well, he wasn't gonna have much use, but I was kind of getting excited about using him against Crossbones with Max Fury. BP buttons. Use Omega for resistor. I don't want to risk Corvus not finishing with no charges. Nice, was able to time that to avoid Bane. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so over here, Corvus will get 2 charges. One from Cap and one from Miles. Life transfers, Omega. Yeah, pretty excited about that, Doob. Which class are you hoping for? I know Pete said he wants a Cosmic for Corvus. I have to keep Corvus's charges up while that bleed is still there. And press the special button too fast again. So now we play keep away. Not doing a Legends run, this may not be a bad strategy to get an extra special attack. It reminds me of the old Labyrinth of Legends strategy. There was a guy did a Reddit post a while back about he called it Pound the Shield. The strategy in Labyrinth of Legends hit into the block until the AI gains enough power to use a special attack. Really useful when you're trying to manage Limber. Hi, Brian. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm actually tempted to go for the tier 4, given given how spot on Brian's has been with his generic awakening gems. Okay, brute force in the regen. So see if Corvus can get that true strike. And same to you, Brian. I know I was watching one of your streams. It looked like you were getting pretty close to finishing. There we go. Did he just evade when I had True Strike? Oh, no, he didn't. I didn't bring Proxima. Never mind. Sorry, don't want to create fake news. So he gets the mission, the extra critical damage without Proxima, just no True Strike. Yeah, ooh, not bad. You sound like one of the 4 Loki guys, Nicholas. A lot of the players here, man, they have so many of the signature stones saved. Okay. So aggression, fury, and he's going to regen a lot. So yes, this Mephisto, he beat my guys pretty good in the beta. Petrify. Nope. Nope. Mephisto's SP1 can be tricky to counter. The way I try to counter it, there. Nope. There. So as he brings his arm up to throw the bone projectile, I dash back as he raises his arm, and then I counterattack immediately. So there, when his arm goes up, I dash back and then I counterattack. That's kind of the tell that I've used against Mephisto. Up, counter, and then or dash back and counter. With like a Korg, for example, some people use they wait for him to stomp his foot. Other people use when he pulls out his gun as the visual tell on how to counter. For me, with Mephisto, arm goes dash back and then boom. At least that's what works for me. Everyone's got or a lot of people have different strategies or ways to do the same thing. Jeez, he makes it so much easier. Void that is against Mephisto. I could never complain about crystal pulls again after pulling 6-star Void after last season. And here we go. Cheap laugh, but I thought that was funny. Okay, so alright, time to do. This is why we brought Omega. Just watch out for Bane. Shrug that off, bro. Yay, 65 hits. Half suicides, too. I think someone in 4 Loki posted like 50s with full suicides. Crossbones, no problem for Omega Red. Okay, changing teams because let me make sure. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Proxima's going in for Void. See if this can be. See if my Proxima talk about using her for this boss pays off or was accurate. So close to the rank 5 gem. Oh, screw Kabam. I don't revive over there yet. That pass sucks. What are these bits again? Well, excuse me. Why not free revive? We're taking the armor break immune path. Okay, so don't use the same special attack twice, and we're using Sabretooth for this so we can try to build his Furies. Cool. Thanks for sticking around, Dreamin'. Maybe those comments about Heisenberg are coming back at you, karma style. I will say though that those are some of the most entertaining back and forth in for Loki chat between Dreamin' and Heisenberg. Not much else compares. That's 5 regular Furies. I'm going to try to convert the 6 on his SP3. I don't know. I haven't seen that one, Dreamin'. If you want to post a link, if not in here, in chat or something, but I'll definitely check that one out later. Should give him the 6 Fury. So normally Sabretooth can stack 5 Fury per fight, but his SP3 is special, unique, whatever. And watch, I'll start this fight with 6. Yeah. This will be the last stream where I use the iPhone microphone, B-Manny. Okay, so you do not want to take blocked hits on this one. So you want to treat this fight as kind of a variation of Stunamine is what I was going to say. Hopefully Sabretooth. No, I was trying to back up! Dude, I was dashing back, I wasn't parrying. Stupefy, right? Yeah, fuck. I should have used Omega for this fight with the bleed. Man, I was hoping to save Sabretooth for the Sentinel boss. Kind of nice how it says 2 there. Helps to keep track of which special attack you've used the last. Yeah, definitely no stupid use Sabretooth for this fight. Here we go. Oh, I hated this fight in the beta. See. So since